There's so much crime it seems like the police don't even get out of bed these days. Who do they think they are? Undercover officers? That's right, welcome back to the Bit of Truth for a manic Monday. Let's just hope the boys in blue didn't ruin your weekend. Right, now speaking about the police farce. 7 people employed to teach the police about their new IT system are found to be ex-cops who left or people who were sacked. Oh yes, what bright spark thought of this? How many times have we said that the police need policing? Well, now we've got dirty coppers teaching the police. One of them dismissed for using abusive and discriminatory language on a night out, and another one who quit after arriving high for work on Quiche Lorraine. Paid up to £1,600 a week from our hard-earned tax monies to show them how to use their new IT system, which we also paid for too. It's all just becoming a big joke, isn't it? Who cares anymore? Who bothers doing any type of vetting? No wonder our police force is such a joke.
Unbelievable.
Now, they can't even do their jobs properly here in the UK, but they have now decided that they can investigate the entire planet. Police turn their backs on mainstream UK. Peter Blexley warns don't fall foul to lefty work. The Met Police are supporting an investigation into war crimes committed in Gaza. They've launched an investigation, putting up posters in airports, informing travellers that they can report crimes relating to events happening in the Middle East. Are you lot fucking thick? They're turning out to be a completely politicised gang of goons. How about you deal with the issues in our country? You know what we're paying you to do? Knife crime is through the roof. Shoplifting doesn't matter anymore. You're wasting time questioning people who make statements of truth. And you can't even stop assaulting members of the public. Get a fucking grip.
That's exactly the answer I wanted.
Rather than dealing with countries afar, and even dealing with our own country properly, isn't it about time to start working on yourself? The UK police is rife with criminals who think they're above the law. A police officer and his civilian worker wife shared pictures and body cam footage of unalived people. Yup, here we go again, well done. Just like last year when you swapped the heads of the 2 sisters who were unalive too. You lot are a complete fucking joke. This isn't fun and games. This isn't games and banter. These are real people. Real people with real families affected by real crimes, and all you can do is share the images, have a big laugh like it's all a big joke to you. I hope next month when you get sentenced, you're put before a judge who isn't a joker and they come down hard on you. I'm fed up of seeing you lot get off scot-free or resigning before it goes to court. We need to bring in double sentences for those who are supposed to be upholding the law committing crimes.
He's absolutely right.
Right, now speaking of sausages, a businessman sues his doctor after a botched PP enlargement op leaves him with a shorter 4.3-inch manhood. Ah yes, the old turkey twizzler. He went in to get it stretched out, but they ended up shortening it, leaving him to try and sue for roughly £13,000 in compensation. Well, serves you right for trying to overcompensate. Lads, please be happy with whatever you've got. I've got a massively small one, which is why my parents named me Justin. Justin. Just learn how to use it properly, or you could end up like this, or even worse, you could come out a woman.
Good one.
In more health and medical, a map reveals the global bird flu hotspots as the UK stockpiles the old stabbies amid fears of a new pandemic. Something they aren't telling us, or just another plot to try and scare us. Either way, I couldn't give 2 shiny shites. 19 people have tested positive in 8 countries since 2022, but it's being regarded as a next top threat for the end of existence. This has gotten pub landlord contracts written all over it. Someone's going to get very, very rich at the expense of us, the old taxpayer. And again, by the time we need it, it will all be expired, and someone will be sitting in the Bahamas, sipping on cocktails, laughing at us poor peasants who have been told to be afraid, be very afraid.
Oh, fuck off!
In more things the government are trying to do to shaft us, Keir Starmer ducks the pledge to end stealth tax raids on workers, despite hammering the Tories on it. Oh yes, the old flip-flopper who's limper than a handshake from Elton John is adopting the do as I say, not as I do approach once again. Anytime this idiot talks, I get a trapped nerve from wincing. Labour loves tax, so why would we expect anything different? They'd tax us all at 100% if they could get away with it, just to pay for more do-gooding activities like save the planet, or save a Dover discoverer fleeing terror from France. This guy is a complete clown. It's hard to wonder how he stands up to brush his teeth in the morning with that lack of spine.
And you know what's going to be on your tombstone? Loser.
In more blunders, we have a council blasted for an embarrassing error on a road sign. Can you spot what's wrong with it? Well, if you're in Essex, don't bother looking for Chelmsford. It's got a new name of Chelmsord. Quite appropriate to miss out the F, as these fucking fuckwits have completely fucked it up. Who's getting their P45 posted this week? Oh, who am I kidding? They'll probably get a raise.
Yeah, you bet your butt. Bet your butt.
Now, speaking of the pencil neck desk jockeys at the council pushing pens and counting paper clips, all while pissing our money so far up the wall it's leaving us all bankrupt, well, they have a new scam to claw back some of those wasted funds. Children as young as 10 could be fined £500 for playing football under new busybody orders. Oh yes, what a refreshing change from the non-binary creatures or the teachers coming after your kids. It's now the council. Kids as young as 10 could be soon coughing up their pocket monies after a new law was passed which changed the community protection notices law and its age to be lowered from 16 down to 10, as well as on-the-spot fines being raised from £100 to £500. It doesn't stop there though. Oh wait, there's more. It carries on with other preventions like feeding birds in your own garden. And also, wait, there's more. Primary school kids could be slapped with £500 Asbo fines for feeding a neighbour's cat. Leave the kids alone. If some moron in a high vis ever came up to one of my kids to give them a fine, well, if I had any that I know about, I'd make sure that they eat it for lunch.
Matter of fact, eat shit.
And finally, some good news. 4 million Brits could live longer if they just wore hearing aids. Right, well I'm going to assume that this is just appropriate for bonus hole holders. Some days with the current Mrs. Bitter, I wish I could just turn off my ears just for a little bit. I think that would lead me to living a longer life for sure. I believe some of the men, if not all of them, watching this would agree.
That's right.
Right, so what have we learned today? The police are being taught by the people they sacked. They also think that they can investigate the entire world. Don't go to Turkey to enlarge your sausage. Keir Starmer is a complete moron. And the council are coming for your kids. Signing out.